think, by the way, about the loyalty argument? Because
in 1/4 mile, enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
I do believe is the governor of Florida the first time because of Trump. That is, I buy into Trump 100%. DeSantis would not have been elected governor of Florida in 2018 without Trump. But DeSantis then served 4 years as governor of Florida, did not get the Trump endorsement at all.
Take the first exit now.
And won by 19 points. So I can both simultaneously see the Trump argument of, hey, I helped Ron get his opportunity, but then when you prove that you're really good at that job, and that you're so good at that job that you deserve another one. Let me give you a sports analogy, Bob. If you went out and you said, hey, I know sports, you should go draft this guy. He's going to be a really good baseball pitcher, right? And then you go draft him, and he plays, and he gets an opportunity because of me.
I mean, I'll just say my version of, or my feeling about that argument is there are people in conservative media who only do the jobs they do in some cases because I reached out to them, made connections for them, and some of them have become very successful. I would say that 3 out of 4 of the people that I can think of who are in that role, they're like polite to me, but there's no sense of like, oh, thank you. Like, there's no sense of loyalty. They've just gone on and done their own thing. But I always say, I do it for the movement, and I do it because I like to help people. I don't do it because I want anything in response. Now, that's just trying to help people in our business plan. Isn't what's most important what's best for the country? Who is best for the road?
Keep left and then enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
And should be for Trump and for DeSantis. Now, Trump obviously thinks he is, and he is ahead in the polls.
Give him a chance, and now he's in the Super Bowl because of me. How dare he try to beat me? Like, that would be a ludicrous argument for a former head coach who hired his assistant to make. And that, to me, is kind of what Trump is doing here.
Like I said, we're going to close it out here by, we got a bunch of people on the line. If the line is busy, just know that we're going to rack and stack some calls here. So once you hear one and we finish that call, you can then jump in, because I want to get a diversity of a diversity of perspectives.
Watch out, DIE.
All this world.
On the last hour of the program today, Rand Paul checks in with us today. We have part 2 of my interview with President Trump.
Reported, I can't make a psychiatrist do their job.
In 1/10 of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
No, nobody's saying that, Brian. We're saying it's a number of factors here, but you can't leave the gun out.
Take the second exit now.
For real, do you want to take away guns from people that are
Probably lost too.
More guns in the only nation on earth, more guns than people.
We're doing something wrong. We're doing something majorly wrong. What do you think it is?
What do I think it is?
Yeah, what is it?
This is a person whose family allowed him or her to be unleashed on society. How are we supposed to release it? The Buffalo shooter at 17 years old. The parents don't step in. Turns 18. The background's expunged. Goes up and starts killing black people in Buffalo. Why is that? Is that the gun popular weapon in the United States? What the hell is it used for? Other than killing people? You don't shoot birds with an AR-15. I don't know. You don't go target shooting with an AR-15, generally speaking.
Look, I think that, your point about the family, we have a serious breakdown of families in this country, of responsibility, of raising children, of watching each other, of report. People need to be able to report something if they feel that their child's in this kind of danger.
You got to harden the school.
Harden the school, 100%. Every school in this country should have an armed officer. We know there were times when that didn't help much, as Geraldo pointed out. But we need to have a comprehensive solution. It sounds so banal.
In 1/10 of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
Buena Vista Boulevard.
Take the second exit now.
Because you know what? No one's going to talk about it in 3 days from now. And so that's where we are as people in this country.
We'll remind everyone every time it happens.
Geraldo and Brian, thank you very much for being here today. So President Biden has said that, about what happened in Nashville. And I would just note that at the beginning, he did scripted comments on Nashville. After yesterday, he came out and rambled about ice cream before making a comment about Nashville. Got criticized for that. Today, he's in North Carolina. The focus there is the economy. So
We don't want him in North Carolina.
Trump last time around. By just a couple of points, brand new polling shows that he is
In 1/10 of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
2024, and the latest numbers next.
Take the second exit now.
Hooray for Hollywood! Busted Open's going to Hollywood. Beginning Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern, join me, Dave Rebecca, and my Hall of Fame co-hosts, Holy Ray and Mark Henry, as we talk to WWE superstars ahead of the biggest wrestling event of the year, WrestleMania 39. Then Saturday at 3, join us for the Busted Open WrestleMania party at the iconic Whiskey A Go Go on the Sunset Strip, with tons of special guests on SiriusXM Fight Nation Channel 156 and the SXM app. I'm Howard Mackler of GetRefunds.com. You may have heard me talk about the payroll tax refund program that gives businesses up to $26,000 for every employee they kept on payroll during COVID. But today, I'm not going to do the talking. I'm letting a real GetRefunds client tell you everything.
I'm Brian O'Brien, owner of the Bean Easy Living Center. I heard about the tax refund in GetRefunds.com on the radio.
I mean, the
When
guy
COVID
just
hit my
casually,
business, we were uncertain of
Sumter
how we
Landing.
would be able to keep our employees working and supporting their families while maintaining
Where
a
the hell is
business.
Sumter
Then
Landing? I don't even know where that
GetRefunds.com
is.
got me approved for a payroll tax
No idea.
refund. And with that money, was able to reinvest in our employees that were able to stay with us during such a difficult time. If you have a business, you should go to GetRefunds.com and start your claim right now. You will be glad you did. GetRefunds.com helped their business, and we can help yours too. Go to GetRefunds.com and see if you qualify
I think the
in
funeral
state
business,
minutes.
I'd show up to learn
GetRefunds.com,
how to
powered by Innovation Refunds.
work with
Your Power. Our network offers multiple regional routes, cross-border freight, and over-the-road long-haul
Nice
options.
houses over
We'll
here.
keep your trucks moving. Werner Powerline puts you first, providing dedicated support and solutions anytime, anywhere you need them. Your Power, our network. Link up with us today. 833
In 1/10 of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
Carpet and upholstery are inevitable, but the experts at ChemDry can help. ChemDry removes odors and stubborn stains by sending millions of carbonating bubbles deep within your carpet.
Take the second
ChemDry
exit
lifts
now.
dirt, urine, and stains to the surface to then be extracted away, giving you a cleaner and healthier home. Call 1-800-ChemDry or visit chemdry.com to connect with your local ChemDry and learn about special offers in your area. That's 1-800-ChemDry or visit chemdry.com today.
Today on Hey Culligan, how smart is your water? Here's Tracy.
Hey, Culligan.
I wonder if these old people would like to ride a camel
Good
like
news,
that old
Tracy.
woman
Your
did the
water's
other
not
day.
dumb. It's just not talking to you.
water talk.
No, but the new Culligan Smart Drinking Water System can talk to your phone to tell you when your water filters need changing and help you meet drinking water goals.
Now that's some brilliant H2O.
You said it, Tracy, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com. Welcome to the CPAP Games
In
Live
1/10 of a
with the
mile,
Ace
enter
Man
the
Hotel
roundabout
Eventful
and
night
take the
where
second
sure
exit
is
onto
Ron
Buena
Stevens
Vista
is fun
Boulevard.
to see that. His wife Michelle is trying to continue to
Take the
raise.
second exit now.
She's sleeping for the couch.
Steve should get inspired.
Absolutely, Bruce. Inspire's a sleep apnea treatment that gives you comfortable, restful sleep with the click of a remote. There's no mask and no hose, just sleep.
Learn more at InspireSleep.com.
Inspire is not for everyone. Talk to your doctor to see if it's right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Perillo with JoePerillo.com. We know many of you are searching for just that right pre-owned luxury vehicle. That's why I want to tell you about JoePerillo.com. At JoePerillo.com, you can browse our
In
huge
1/4
selection of
mile, keep
curated
right.
luxury vehicles. JoePerillo.com is based in Chicago. Check out JoePerillo.com. That's Joe Perillo, Perillo, or dial 312-BMW 1111. That's 312-BMW 1111. 312-BMW
Which way now?
1111.
Keep right now.
America is watching.
Keep right.
That's not just a
Keep
tagline
right?
or a slogan. It's a reminder that we have a mission to make a complicated world clear. We're Fox News. America is watching.
Live shot now of Durham, North Carolina, where the president has just wrapped up some comments. You see him speaking to the folks on the ground there. He was touting his plan to fix the economy while in Durham today, and he's got some work to do. Only 32% in the new Gallup poll support what he is doing on the economic front right now. Another poll, this one from Monmouth, shows that 4 in 10 Democrats want Biden to step aside and let someone else run.
In 1/10 of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Buena Vista Boulevard.
Mike Huckabee, former Arkansas governor, and Mark Penn,
Take the second
former
exit
advisor
now.
and pollster and chairman of the Harris poll. Great to have all of you with us today. Mark Penn, let me start with you. When you look at some of these numbers, the newest polls that we're getting on Biden's performance and the number who want him to step aside, 4 out of 10, I guess that means that 6 are okay with it.
take a look at it, right now, if I ask a Democratic primary race, about 4 in 10 of Democrats say they want Biden to be the nominee. I've never seen numbers that low. Biden's problem is not just his age, it's that his job performance is in the low 40s. And when you're in the low 40s, you
In
basically
1/10 of a
don't get
mile,
reelected.
enter the roundabout
You have
and
to
take
at
the
least
second
be
exit
45
onto Buena
above
Vista
to have
Boulevard.
a serious shot at being reelected.
This
Most
Buena Vista
Democrats
Take the
Boulevard
second
is a big
exit now.
boulevard.
but you know what? When you ask them who, they have no idea.
We've been on this before,
Yeah,
though,
let's
right?
put that
Yeah,
one up.
when we
In
go
fact,
to the bank.
51%. Thank you for setting that up, Mark. 51 wasn't President Biden. Only 13%.
Well, I actually,
Mile,
I
enter
guess
the
going the other
roundabout
way
and
is
take the
better
second
to
exit
go.
onto Buena
Which
Vista
one?
Boulevard.
Because you don't have all
Yesterday, I
these
think.
roundabouts.
6% people.
Where we
Bernie
went
Sanders. I think
first
they can't think
time?
of
Yeah, the way we
anybody.
came
Take
in
the second
today.
exit
Who
now.
want to
What you
run.
think?
Governor
Yeah.
Huckabee, when you look at this situation,
Through that
and I know
wild
there's a
one?
lot of people
Yeah.
who want the Republican nomination at this point. It looks like they're probably going to end up running against Joe Biden at this point.
They probably are, but I have it on good authority that Marianne Williamson is right now running to the courthouse, and she's legally changing her name to Don't Know, because that's the person who has the best shot against Joe Biden. But it really kind of tells you everything you need to know about the fact that the
In
Democrats
1/10 of
don't
a
have
mile,
bench.
turn left onto
There's
SR
not a
44
group
East.
of
Where we go
12 or
now?
15 people
Here.
that are, when I say they're not lined up,
Turn
there's a lot of
left
people
now.
lined up that would like to do it.
This is the way back to
But many
Wildwood.
of them are reruns.
Yeah, but
What
it's
you don't
showing
have is a fresh
you this
new
road.
group that really has
This
the
one.
willingness to step up, get
Turn
over the
left.
platform
Where are we
and say,
going?
To
here am I,
your
send me. And that's
Well, they're
really,
doctor.
I think, the problem for the
Okay.
party.
All right.
Let's take a look at some of these other numbers. And, you know, the president is underwater in the deepest areas are the economy and foreign affairs, Mark. And when you see what's happening with these new alliances happening
But this is
with
taking a
China
while-
and Russia,
Wildwood,
and you see the
right?
spy balloon going
Yeah.
over, and you see our drone getting shot down. I see a lot of migration in these numbers that I think may have something to do with all of that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, look, the president is underwater on pretty much every issue, but he's won 2 elections by running against Donald Trump. He won in 2020, and then he made Trump the adversary in 2022 in the midterms, and despite all those serial disasters, had the best performance of any president since John F. Kennedy, except George W. Bush after the 9/11 attacks. So, you know, they think that they can win again by running against Trump. But, you know, the interesting thing is if you look at the polls, the majority of Democrats don't want Biden to be their nominee.